Hey y'all, what's happening? Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Man, as I stated, I thought I would jump on here this evening for the folks who were unable to tap in this morning on the morning show. So I'm gonna do my best not to really piggyback on what we talked about earlier, because if you guys want to see that show, you're more than welcome to go back and revisit that. I have the show also, the show I recorded earlier. I have it on my page as well. You can go on YouTube and look at the show as well. So this evening, guys. Well, first off, sorry. First of all, welcome to Thoughtful Thursday with your man Double A with much to say. It's 2026, August 27th, and I said that backwards because I needed my stuff to rhyme. You know what I'm saying? It's August 26th, 27, 2026, and we up against the same shit. Y'all know my motto. Welcome, though, guys. I wanted to get on this evening and to see who was gonna pop on. I normally wanted to get on for my folks again who were getting off in the evening time, who had the desire to want to be live with me and probably participate live with the discussions. And unfortunately, behind them working, they are unable to tap in the morning time. But I thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and just still record the shows, post them, and then if I do decide to jump on in the evening, the same day, whether it be Touchy Topic Tuesday or Thoughtful Thursday, I thought it would be a good idea probably to mention some other things. I can still piggyback on a few things that I spoke on earlier, but I'm not totally going to be basing this evening conversation with uh with what we spoke on earlier today. All right, guys. All right. Thoughtful Thursday, August 27, 2026, with your man Double A with much to say. My thought for Thoughtful Thursday is awareness over fear. I heard someone say that, and I had to take it and dissect it. You know, a lot of times you don't you if something sound good, yeah, you listen to it, but then you carry it with you when you by yourself and able to sit down and think about what was said. You dissect it and apply it to your life in ways that is going to be meaningful to you. So yeah, guys. So awareness. Let's talk about awareness, being awareness and having awareness over fear. Uh, let's be honest with y'all. Let's be honest with each other. The shit that we didn't seen over in China, that mudslide. Uh, well, first let me ask you, how many of y'all got more than three cases of water in your home? By the show of hands, I want y'all to show me how many of y'all got more than three cases of water in your home. And if y'all don't, stack up, please stack up. Canned goods, all that shit. It ain't about being afraid, it's about being aware. I told my son earlier today, I said, dude, man, he was speaking about some video games, and we all know how expensive video games is for the PS5s. And I had to really break it down to him, like, and he understood. At first, I thought he was gonna be a little sad, but I said, man, as you get older, you're gonna have to make some decisions. Like, say for an example, you got your cell phone or you got a car. This is what I used. I said, you got a car. I said, would you rather put gas in your car or buy food? I mean, would you rather put gas in your car or buy a video game? He said gas in the car. I said, why? He said, because that gas is going to get us to places where I need to get to from here and there. And the video game is just, entertainment. I said, yeah, man, that was perfect. And I'm glad he was able to, break it down in that aspect. But guys, man, I felt the need to want to talk about a few things that I spoke on earlier today, but I also wanted to talk about becoming aware of what's taking place around the world, man. And if y'all ain't, please pay attention. A lot of people say, "Oh man, I don't pay attention to the news and this." Man, listen, I'm on a mission. I'm finna go buy me some damn battery operated radios. Like a radio with battery operated that you ain't got to plug in. That way, they talking about even electricity. I'm hearing about Canada. They're exporting. I mean, they not exporting. What's the word I'm looking for? they sell the U.S. or they control a lot of the U.S. exports as far as electricity or something of that nature. So, yeah, man, I don't take everything to heart, but I pay attention to things that's going on, and I hope you guys is too. I sent out a little email to the, I mean, not an email, a little text to my cousins and them and the folks that's close to me. That shit, that family compound thing don't sound bad at all right now, right? Because we can't protect each other if we ain't near each other. You know, we can cover each other in prayer, but physically being able to protect each other and look out for each other, if we ain't near each other, we can't do that. So, man, I would hope that not just my family, but a lot of other families are considering, you know, uh revisiting some family compound. And you just think about that. You got all these people in your families paying all this paper. We can go buy some land and build houses on that land. $1,800, $2,200 rent, house notes or mortgages. Ain't no telling what that might be. But man, it's time to rethink. And I mean, really, my mind is racing like that too. That's what my thoughts are. My thoughts are all over the place. And being, especially being that it's just me and King, if something was to happen, some crazy, some tripped out weather, or man, I got to be prepared. Excuse me, but yeah, it's a good thing to stack up on them waters and them canned goods, perishable items that you can eat on, uh, generators for that matter, because we never, we're not exempt to it. You see what took place over in Gary, Indiana, man. That was the saddest. Now imagine, put yourself in that predicament. You and your children, you and your kids. Unfortunately, we got a lot of single parents in the world, black parents, and even brown parents for that matter. But Gary, Indiana, we know that's a predominantly black neighborhood, black city or state or whatever that is in Indiana. Imagine being in the position that they were in. I see it, I'm watching it online. My heart was hurting for them folk. But imagine that happening to you. Mm-mm-mm. We up against some strange things along with them trying to bring this strange fruit thing back into the forefront behind our brothers and sisters being hung. That was a topic I spoke on earlier today. Also, who do y'all think is hurting or harming or killing our babies? I say our babies because that's what they is to me. I read off a list earlier today, guys. I spoke about, I'm not going to read off the list, but I would tell you there were more than 8 names in this within this year, including my son. 8 names of young people who were found hung from trees. No cameras, and then you think about it in this day and age, in this day and age, with electronics ruling and coming up like it is, you would think that there would be some footage, something from somewhere. But out of all of them murders, because I'm gonna call it what it is, there's not been one camera, or so to speak. I think it has been one, maybe one, two. I'm not sure, but overall, there's not been the cameras to being able to give us some info. Even with my son's situation, I ain't seen not damn video that they claim that they have. I haven't seen anything. All I did was listen to them folks say what they said, and then uh automatically associated with mental illness. And yeah, it just really just blew my mind. And I didn't do anything to even try to intervene in it. And I'm saddened about that. Excuse me, I was clapping. I was trying to get King's attention. And just wait for a minute. I'm sorry, sir. I apologize. My boy all in the mix, and I don't know why he came out, and he know I'm live. And this is why I'm gonna be. I got to get a position where I don't have to be interrupted at all. I'm sorry about that again, guys. Going live, Cloak, and I'll be just fine. Thank you. But as I stated earlier, guys, this is a mess. The shit that we up against a mess. The attention that black folks is giving this situation down there in the South is a mess because we're giving attention to all the wrong things right now. We are giving attention, and then let me say that again. We are giving attention to all the wrong things right now. There's so much other shit going on in our lives and around the world. Not in our lives. Yes, in our lives too, I'm sure. But man, like always, I tend to talk for 10 to 15 minutes. One person pop up, two, three people, four, five people pop up. And before you know it, the hour has been up. But this evening was something that I wanted to just tap in a little bit and about and piggyback a little bit about what I talked about earlier today, but I didn't want to revisit everything I spoke about because there's a recording for the show, for the morning show that you guys can revisit. I just wanted to talk about awareness and the things that's taking place, these catastrophic. My cousin tried to get me to pronounce that word. Cast catastrophic weather around that's taking place in areas that we wouldn't even think of. People are losing their lives. That situation in China, yeah, that wasn't no commercial. That was real. Don't know how it took place or what, man. That was just, man, and the people were already down there. You could see tourists around walking while that dust and mud and everything else is coming towards them, and they running, trying to, knowing they couldn't outrun that, man. Imagine that being with your family and your children, and you can't get away, and you trying. Oh man, awareness, guys, awareness. Make sure y'all are prepared for anything because we up against some crazy mess right now. We really are up against some crazy mess, and I ain't gonna take up no more time. But please share what's on your mind when y'all revisit this evening page of Thoughtful Thursday, August 27th. I mean, yeah, August 27th, 2026. Though I'm not live, you can still leave a comment. You can listen to the page and you can leave a comment about what's going on and how you feel about what's going on. What your thoughts are. On both topics. Uh, Thank you guys for tuning in with me, for supporting me. The month of September is going to be really nice. As I started to mention earlier, I have a few guests that's going to be, a few people that's going to be on the panel list. They'll be hosting, so to speak, and sharing. No, of course, I'm going to host, but they'll be sharing some of their experiences in their profession, which I think will be benefit to us in the long, financial wise, mental wise, mental health wise, health wise, health eating and exercising, the field, home ownership, business, becoming a business owner, things like that. I know for sure September 8th, my little young brother Nathan Gale, he is the owner of Drip City clothing line here in Colorado. He's going to join the panel. I'm excited to hear what he got to say and how he's going to share. Yeah, how he's going to share everything about his journey and the things and the ups and downs that it took us. This brother, I've been knowing him a long time. He's a stand up young man, very respectful, God fearing young man, and very knowledgeable, awoke. He's one of them awoke brothers. He ain't naive to. You just can't tell him anything. Let's just say that. But September 8th in the evening show. Now I had to do that because the brother worked during the daytime. So you guys don't want to miss that. I got a cousin who is guy, here I am going all off into what I talked about earlier today. Not gonna do that. You want to hear what about the show earlier today? If you listen to this and didn't see the show earlier, stop this because you're out of order. Go back and listen to the morning show, and then you can come tap in and see what I talked about during the evening, real briefly. Awareness is the thought for Thoughtful Thursday on August 27, 2026 evening show. Awareness, and not just of your surroundings, awareness of the world, what's going on in the world. A lot of people don't watch the news because they say it's depressing. Yes, I get it, but it's very informative. And if you don't watch the news, you ain't gonna know what's going on, and you'll be caught blindsided, and that's the last thing we don't want. We don't want to be caught blindsided, guys. So I am finna go ahead and get ready to feed my boy. He's ready to eat. That was the interruption. Came out of his room and ready to get him some din din. So until we meet again, it'll be a few days off for as far as a show go. My next show will be Touchy Topic Tuesday, and we going into the month of September. If I'm not mistaken, that'll be September 1st. Yeah, how about that, man? How about how fast this year's gone by? Wow, wow. Hey, man, let's revisit what we paying attention to and what we give our attention to. Some things, guys, really don't need our attention at all, and some things need more than just our attention. Some things need some action. We all can play up some type of part in something. Please know that if it affect one, it affect us all. I want to send love out to the city of Cleveland as they prepare to celebrate the life of Maceo Moore, better known as Chase. Been knowing that guy for a long time. We stayed on Maud. He stayed on Ida. Him and his family. Those Chases are my age. He is my brother's age. I'm more of his older brother's age, but I still knew of the cat. And I'm sad that what happened to him. So y'all take care of each other, man, and please be good to yourselves. Make sure you're good to you. You got to make some time out for yourself. Be good to you. Um, as I stated, it's the month of September, guys. I look forward to seeing and sharing some special dear friends of mine who are prospering in life. Not saying that we all are prospering, but these folks, everybody ain't a business owner. Everybody don't have a clothing line. Everybody don't have the heart to want to work out and pay attention to their body and eat healthy. So we gonna have some people on that's gonna share some of those some of those important messages and journeys of their own, and how important it is again for us as you get older to start eating right. And I'm talking to myself too, because I damn sure don't eat right. And I'm 54, y'all. I've been around the globe 54 times. And I thank God I don't look like what I've been through, because if y'all only knew what I've been through. Yeah, some of that, but we'll get to that in another section. We're gonna talk about black marriages. We're gonna talk about single and being happy. Some people are single and being and miserable, and then miserable being in that single miserable world can trickle down to other things. But you got to learn how to be happy with being by yourself before you can be happy with anybody else. How about that? But yeah, man, we gonna bring it. We gonna bring it, man. As the weather start to get a little colder and a little cooler and colder, and folks gonna be in the inside of their homes cooling, or wherever, God willing, we still be operating in a functional manner, so to speak. Yeah, we gonna get into it. But thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Continue to support, share the message, share the show. And yeah, I look forward to September again. Y'all don't y'all I'm sure y'all get something out of each person who will be on the panel on each week in the month of September, starting September 8th. From that point, we're gonna have a person on each week on each show to share some of their experiences and the importance of us switching up eating, how we eating, how if we exercise, how we need to exercise, if you're able to do that. But it's all gonna be about the betterment of each other, of yourselves, and being able to be here a little longer, I guess. We could put it in that manner, man. Continue to put God first, y'all. Trusting. Stay woke. Don't believe everything you hear, but everything that you see. Love, peace, and hair grease. Okay, Kane. You can come get